Ladies and gentlemen, we have Marcel second place, Russell. And we gotta say, people gotta know. People gotta know. And it is Pro Play Tour Dallas. He
2019.
did 2019. You know that is important. We're gonna be around for a long time, so we gotta tell the years. But he did really good this event. He got second place, only losing to who'd you lose to?
Just Rios.
Justin Rios. Oh, look at that face. But he played a starter deck. Now we're back to what is Soul Striker format? Yeah, like that.
Starter deck leaders. Yeah.
But tell me stuff, Marcel.
All right. So we played Baby Vegeta. So we're playing Vegeta again, right?
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. That sucks.
This is the starter deck one. So this is the dual attack one. Whenever you attack, you can activate main, take a life, restand the leader. So he's technically dual attack in that sense. You could just activate main to take a life regardless of if your leader's tapped. So that's also a thing that I used a lot. His awakening is very different. He awakens at 2 life or less, and he untaps 2 and draws 2. So that's one of the most powerful awakenings in the entire game.
For sure. Especially with an aggro leader.
Yes. But going to 2 life is kind of the point of the deck, so it synergizes perfectly. On the backside, it's very simple. It says dual attack. When you attack once, at the end of battle, you restand the leader. Once per turn, you can draw a card. They balanced it. They didn't want to, draw it twice every time you attack. Very fair. Yellow, Saiyan, Machine Mutant leader. All right.
Fancy.
These are my tokens here for the Android 21 matchups.
Which one's your favorite?
Well, obviously this guy right here.
The one that's signed?
No. All right. So we're gonna start off. We are yellow leader. So we got 4 full surveillance Jocos. Just a 0 plus 10k super combo at 4 life. Any of them will do, Botamo or Shu. But we got the event packs. We play that.
You shine.
We got 3 Blitz wave generators. This is the 0 cost top 5 searcher essentially. As long as you hit a baby. So if it hits, occasionally it'll whiff. But if you hit off the top 5, any baby card, add it to your hand, and then you can untap a yellow energy. This includes multicolor.
I like it.
The most broken package in the entire day. Every time I play it, my opponent's just like crying a little bit on the inside. Dr. Mew baby. So Dr. Mew can come out for 0 as long as you have a multi-red-yellow card in your energy. And then when he's played, you can deck search for a yellow baby 1-drop. And you play it immediately. This card says as long as you have a red-yellow energy, yellow baby leader, you draw 3, pitch 2. This is literally what they call Graceful Charity from Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was a ban card, so it's good. Our other consistency booster we have, because we are a GT deck, we're going to be playing SS3 Son Goku Ever Evolving. This is from set 8. When you play this card, 1-drop, draw a card for yellow energy, and then activate main once per turn, pay 1 yellow energy, top 5 search for any red or yellow, Pan, or GT Goku. So this is how you pretty much get the second half of the engine, because the first half is just trying to get baby cards. So you have one half of the engine trying to find baby, and the other half to just find the GT package. So it's kind of balanced, and if you're trying to find the pieces, this is your consistency booster right there. Starting with the GT package, we got combination attack Pan. So this is a red Pan, so you can top 5 search for this card. As long as you have a GT Trunks or a GT Goku, which we play the Goku, at 25k power, you can play this card for 0. So it's a 3-drop that comes into play for 0, and it's a 10k static card, which is very relevant because this deck minuses your opponent's leader's power, so they can actually swing for a lot of damage.
John Patterson to the front, please. John Patterson.
We got other Pans here. So this is the SR from set 8, Pan the Great Ape Whisperer. This card comes in when you're at 2 or less life when you awaken, which is perfect synergy with our leader. We do awaken at 2 life. So upon awakening, you reveal this card, and if responses, you play this. Once it's a blocker, 15k. Once per game, you can restand any yellow battle card, which includes yourself. And That's what she does. She's very important to restand your threat, which is this guy right here.
Wait, time out. How many people knew it was a blocker?
When they found out that when I tapped it sideways to
Yeah.
block the attack, you know? That's really, really good. SS4 Heartfelt Plea. So we got a SBR here. Look at that. He is a 30k triple striker that comes out when you awaken. It doesn't say any specific cost or how much life you're at, but we always try to awaken at 2 or less life anyways, obviously. When you awaken, you can reveal this card. Only one can be played at a time on the board. Offering response, your opponent either crits 1 life from their life area or you draw 2 cards. Most of the time you're drawing cards. They don't want to take that much damage. So the cool thing about this is it's a red and yellow card. So the pan, like I said earlier, can actually restand it because it technically is a yellow battle card. And also top 5 searchable with this guy. Continuing the GT package, we got our Victorious Fist SS3 Gokus. You guys haven't seen this for a while, since Crossworlds. For 1 EX Evolve, 1 red, pitch 1 card from your hand. You can go over a 5-drop GT Goku, so that's perfect because SS4 is exactly a 5-drop GT Goku. Goes over there. When he attacks, he restands and gains 5k pump. So all the pumps that you've been giving it throughout this entire turn stays with it every time it EX evolves, and it keeps the power. The final piece, which is going to be a lot of games this weekend, SS4 Secret Rare. It's 1 red to EX evolve, plays 2 cards to the drop area to evolve it. Whenever this attacks, you gain 5k pump. So if the card reaches 60k power after that resolution, you can deal 1 point of damage to your opponent. And then activate main, place 2 red cards from your hand to the drop area, and you can restand the card. So this pretty much was like, if I had 6 red cards in my hand after I EX evolved, it was pretty much game because I could burn you for 3 damage really easily. So that's the GT. This is the whole GT engine right here. This is the baby engine here. We got Super Baby 1, All-Consuming Terror. This is your arrival card. It comes in for 1 yellow as long as you combo a red and a yellow card, which is your, you know, Mew, Graceful Charity combo here. You always just arrival it in with these 2. They come in for 0, so it's pretty much costs 1 energy to bring this in at any point. And then you evolve this guy on top of him. Super Baby 1, Power Booster. He just comes over any 4-drop baby, red, and then you draw a card and minus 5k a card on their board. This is great against like Hatch Jack when they have little 5k blockers. You just minus it, get rid of it real quick. He's a 25k red card, so if you do awaken, he can be sacrificed for the Heartfelt Plea. So this is technically a 1 energy way to get out the Heartfelt Plea. But if you do have the final piece, for 2 more, you can EX evolve over baby 5 cost or higher. You can play this guy, which is pretty nuts. I think he's even better than the SR of the set. He has Offering himself, so they ping a life or you draw 2. And you have double strike, 30k stat, yellow red, so he is yellow, so you can restand him with the pan. And his activate main, which is the most powerful effect I think in this entire engine. Every time you activate it, you take 1 card, add it to your life, and your opponent loses 5k power on their leader for the duration of the turn. This is not once per turn at all. You can use it as many times until you have 1 life. Don't kill yourself, right? And he's also a red guard that's 30k power, so you can pop it to summon the SS4. So this is the main way you summon your SS4 Heartfelt Plea. You just take all your life, minus them as much as you can, swing with it, awaken, pop it, summon your SS4, play all your pans, just go, go, go. All your pans can now attack because your opponent's leader is minus. So, finish it off, we don't have Mirror Champa, but we have Bardock Champa. So Bardock is just a consistency booster for 4 overwhelm 0. So that's a great that it's 0 because you usually run out of energy. You usually energy for EX evolves and stuff like that, or even Champas to finish off the game. Zero cost 20k is very high, especially when you minus their power. And it draws 2s and pitch 1s. So you're just trying to find your pieces. That's all you really want to do in this deck, is find your pieces and make it as consistent as possible. And Champa just steals games, as usual. Like in the finals, game 2, I was able to steal a game just because I had Champa in my deck. And it's really great because your leader gets around a lot of effects in the game right now. A lot of your battle cards can just die mid-battle, but your leader is pretty safe and he can swing twice. So Champa on him is just really, really strong. So I got our sideboard next. We got 2 Flying Nimbus. This is for the mirror match to survive their final push. Really powerful against that, and any aggro deck really. Strategies in your 7. This is to beat those decks that have those battle tricks that like arrival in and then pop your card mid-battle. As long as your card has barrier, it usually gets around most things. Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. This was for like Hachiak, the mirror match. I decided to take it out of the mirror match. I don't think it really that worth it because it does mess with the whole Dr. Mew chain, but minusing 2 is not that big of a deal, to be honest. But Hachiak can't play its Ghost Warriors without pitching 2. Cooler. This was just to stop Xeno button decks because they kept untapping all their energy. You could punish them really, really hard if they thought they were going to be untapped safely. But you got to be very careful. Usually go to turn 4 with this because you have to have triple yellow, and usually you charge at least 1 red. So be very careful.
If it was for Xeno button, wouldn't TN do the same, if not better? Because
3 energy, 4 energy, it's different.
Oh, you are right.
Food Art Banisher. This won me a lot of games, especially against Hachiak. Very, very powerful effect. It's an 8-drop, so it gets around their effect, and pretty much just shuts down certain decks that are trying to, you know, like Xenobutton is also a good. This counters that a little bit. Very, very annoying to deal with food. I always sided out my overrun Bardogs for this card whenever I felt relevant. Usually going second, I don't try it. Going first, I do put it in though. This is versus Daehan. Say hi, Daehan.
I didn't even play a blue leader.
Oh well. I played it for Janemba just in case I saw it. I didn't even put it against Android 21s. It wasn't really worth it, my time. It wasn't worth my while, you know? They just can't, like, when they let me play their tokens, like, I can swing because their power is minus, so it's not really worth playing TN against that matchup. Battle to the Depth, this was against Piccolos that have barrier and Daily Defender Kaioken deck. So what that's for. It's really useful because it takes your life as well. So if you, like I said, the 1 energy combo where you can go to the 5-drop baby, and if you can awaken, but there's a Daily Defender in the way, you can use this to awaken instead of your 8, 6, 7-drop. So this is an alternative to that. And that's my 65. Shout out to Pro Play Games for running a great event here in Dallas. I'm really excited to go to the Players Invitational in January, so hope to see you guys there.
What about Peter Kisani?
He's a pretty good cameraman.
How about that?
What about Daehan?
Oh,
I help you catch your flights.
he's a good top 8 opponent, as usual.
Well, thank you, Marcel, and we're definitely going to see more of you, so till next time.